How to train your brain to become superhumanly intelligent or emotionally cold. This isn't just about intelligence, and it's definitely not self-improvement. This is something deeper, something most people experience, but never understand. Imagine this. You wake up one day, and suddenly, you see everything clearly. People's intentions, hidden patterns, unspoken emotions. Conversations feel predictable. Reactions feel scripted. It's like you've upgraded your mind. At first, it feels like power. You stop overthinking small things. You stop reacting emotionally. You start making decisions faster, sharper, smarter. But then, something changes. Slowly, silently. You notice you don't feel things the same way anymore. That joke that used to make you laugh, now you just analyze it. That emotional moment, you understand it, but you don't feel it. And that's when it begins, the trade. Because intelligence, at extreme levels, doesn't just expand your thinking, it reorganizes your brain. Your brain has two major systems. One that feels, one that analyzes. Normally, they work together, balanced, human. But when you start training your brain aggressively, reading deeply, thinking critically, observing constantly, the analytical system starts taking control. You begin to question everything, even emotions. Why do I feel this? Is this logical? Is this necessary? And without realizing it, you stop experiencing emotions and start evaluating them. That's the shift. This is how brilliance begins to create distance. Let's go deeper. There are people, elite thinkers, strategists, high-level problem solvers, who train their minds to operate like machines, not because they hate emotions, but because emotions slow them down. And over time, their brain adapts. It becomes efficient, cold, precise, and that's where the real transformation begins. Because once your brain learns this mode, it doesn't switch off easily. You walk into a room, instead of feeling the atmosphere, you scan it. You talk to someone. Instead of connecting, you read them. You stop reacting and start calculating. People don't notice it immediately, but they feel it. That slight distance, that invisible wall. And slowly, you become harder to understand, harder to reach. Not because you want to, but because your brain optimized itself for thinking, not feeling. Now here's the part no one tells you. This doesn't happen by accident. There are actual mental patterns that push your brain into this state. Let's break them down. Protocol 1, constant observation. You train yourself to always watch, always analyze, always decode. Over time, nothing feels natural anymore. Everything becomes data. Protocol 2, emotional suppression. Instead of reacting, you pause, you control, you override. At first, it's discipline. Then, it becomes default logical dominance. You prioritize logic over everything, even in emotional situations. You don't ask, how do I feel? You ask, what makes sense?